Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you already know, I'm not here alone today. I finally got Ongina.
I know!
It's been way too long.
Okay, first of all, I'm so excited. And second of all, your mansion is really far from where I live.
First of all, she has a mansion in downtown LA, so don't even try it.
Okay, fine. Similar mansions, however, yours was forever to get to, but I'm happy I finally made it.
It's gonna be a special video because not only we're celebrating Pride, but I'm a little jaded. She got a collab before me.
The makeup queen guru herself has not yet got a collab, but thanks to my family at Lurella Cosmetics, I have my Life is a Celebration palette.
Oh my god. I love that you named it Life is a Celebration because that's what you said on Drag Race.
It's very true to like me and how I live my life. I feel like you have one life to live, so you should definitely celebrate it. And so this is kind of like a love letter. Is it a love letter? It's kind of like
a love letter.
Yeah, it's kind of like a love letter to my life, my past, present, and future.
It looks good.
Thanks. And you know, there's me right there.
So do you actually have a headpiece like this?
So actually, yes, this is the headpiece that I used for season 1 reunion, and then I brought it back and elevated it for All Stars 5. This was gifted to me by a very talented person, David Mason from Slick It Up, and I will have it forever. It's just like an incredible piece.
So you collaborate with Lurella Cosmetics.
Yeah, I love them.
Why them?
Because they have been so supportive of my drag and local drag in general. They've been so supportive of POC individuals, non-binary, LGBT, and plus there are a family-ran business in Southern California, here near Los Angeles, and they're just like incredible people, and I feel like I kind of became part of their Lurella family. So it was only a matter of time before I begged them, for me to have a collaboration. And thankfully it happened this year for Pride.
No, they've taken care of me as well. They send me so many beautiful things. Now it's all about supporting brands that are really being a part of the community and really being there for the people. And it is such an amazing time for you to release this because it's Pride. So.
Yeah, and but the thing that I really thought of is beyond Pride, I wanted the palette to be a one-stop shop for everything that you need for your face without the foundation and the lip gloss. Let's just like get right into it.
This is my area.
Ooh.
This is me right here.
This is, yeah. And then mine is a little bit dirty because I've been using it, but whatever. And then you have like...
Oh, so you have the flip in the middle, so it separates the colors. I love that. And then on the bottom is like all the rainbow full colors. I can definitely see this palette being a one-stop for sure. Like you can literally build a whole face with this.
The idea that I wanted is obviously it was inspired by the new progressive LGBT flag.
I see it right here.
Yeah, and I wanted it to include so much of who I am and our community and plus like my family friends. So the names are things of my past, my present, my future. Hi, my past. Traffic.
Oh.
So I also like included some names from my family, like the blush right here is Flora, and that's my mom. So that's my mommy.
Cute.
And then iconic for the highlight because we are iconic.
Obviously.
SFDM, which is actually San Francisco Del Monte. And then the bottom one is Quezon City. That's where I grew up in the Philippines.
How cute. I did not know that.
Yeah. There's like, you know, you're a dog lover. You have 2 dogs. So there's one here. The shiny white is Iggy.
Oh.
And then the brown here is Monster.
Oh, cute.
My little Pomeranian. And then my cat Athena is like the shimmer brown here.
How cute.
My sister's here. Her nickname is Vida, so she's like red. I grew up in Seattle, so this is like a love letter to my people in Seattle. I love you guys. So there's just like a bunch of different things on here.
That's so cute. I'm like, this is literally gonna be my palette for like the next few months because I can totally see how many looks I can do with this. I love the trans colors.
Yes, so obviously you have your trans colors here and plus your POC colors here.
Love.
I added this shade of browns here, which kind of represents my skin tone actually.
You know my viewers love me in a really warm brown.
From here over is you.
Oh, this is me. Like I can show you this palette update in like a few months and I will probably dive into this section the most. I am definitely terrified of this area.
It's so funny because like over here I have like season 1 budget, right?
Of course, because you know she is.
But then over here, I have All Stars 5 budget. And then R2, a lot of people probably know this. My name is Ryan and my partner's name is Ryan. So that's his favorite color. So it's like R squared.
Okay, tell me about R2.
It's R squared, Ryan and Ryan. I just explained that. Okay, we're pretty not smart.
Yeah. Ongina, I think it's appropriate to do a pride look.
What I want to do is sort of something graphic.
Ooh, artistry.
Yeah, using probably the majority of these colors, but trying to blend in all of these colors. I just want to play with the whole palette.
I think so. I think we should. I think we're gonna deliver a sickening rainbow. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm just gonna go with the flow and see where it goes and try not to dip in too much brown because
you want to save it for later?
Yeah, I'll save these for the gigs.
The other thing too is like, I walked into this studio and it's like legit.
Oh, it's legit.
It's legit. I'm so jealous. Like, if you don't see the BTS too much, but like the lighting, the camera, the light, everything is super organized, which I've never seen in a drag queen's life. So
you're ready to go.
I'm ready to go. I'm gonna go right into it, and like I said, I'm gonna do something graphic.
Okay, so I'm gonna prime first because, especially for me, like dealing with like new products all the time, I don't know, and you guys know on my channel, I'm heavy-handed. So when I do makeup, it is everywhere. So I'm gonna prime. What's your favorite part about doing makeup for like eyes? You like lips? You like?
So after the pandemic, I sort of decided that I'm gonna get a little bit more creative with doing my eyes. I was always stuck into doing the same like blended 3 colors, like eyeshadow, like moment. So to answer your question, my favorite thing to do is my eyes. I also try and make it a little bit different every time I do my eyes.
You actually do, because I mean, when I first met you, it was, I mean, but here's the thing, you
don't say it.
Here's the thing, people need to understand when you're doing shows, it's different.
Yeah.
Like there's there's like a primary face that we do all the time where it's just really dark and dramatic. So when we do like creative stuff, sometimes it doesn't read, well, at least for me, it doesn't read the same as what people are seeing.
Well, that's the thing. And sometimes, you know, you have 45 minutes to get ready, or sometimes you're in the hotel and you're just waiting for 10 p.m. to arrive, and so you have some time to like maybe want to create content. So when I do that for like reels and stuff, I was like, I'm gonna get creative. And then when I'm done and I like have really pretty like things happening, I'm like, wait, this doesn't even match any of my outfits that I brought today.
And she goes out doing like Diana Ross with like this rainbow eye. Okay, this is where like I don't know adjectives or anything. Do I do blue on this side? So is the rainbow, which side is my rainbow? So
the rainbow, like, okay, so if you're looking at the rainbow, it's like,
tell me, so which is
so
blue?
It's like, you want to go this way, I think, right? So it's red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple.
Okay, so blue's on this side.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna start with the blue first, and then I'll do the pinks. Actually, I'll start with the green first. Oh my god.
So are you doing like the rainbow, or are you doing the trans flag colors?
I'm gonna do like rainbow.
So I'm gonna start with using the black shadow. It's called Brave. I'm gonna just try and do this graphic moment.
Okay, green. So I'm doing my green first.
It's pretty good. Look at the pigmentation. I mean, that's pretty good.
And you know what it is too, you guys? My biggest thing is like blending. Like blending in a palette is like very important because we're not walking around with one eyeshadow.
No.
So I look at the blending and see how it goes. I can work with not good pigment because you could pack it on, but the blending is so important to me because I want to like wear more than one. Now so the color I'm using is called Growth.
Yes.
It's like a really pretty matte flat. I want to say it's not like leprechaun green, but it's like
Kelly
green.
Kelly.
We love a Kelly.
I wish I could afford a Kelly. We're talking about Hermes. Can't afford it. Well, actually,
I can. I don't want to right now.
Yeah, right? Okay.
You know, a gallon of gas is $7.50 in LA. So...
What's gas?
Oh, you do have a Tesla. Okay, miss, I have to pull over at the charging station for 30 minutes and watch YouTube channels.
That is true. That happened to me. I almost ran out of battery, and I literally FaceTimed my friends, including you, and I was like, hi, and you're like, where are you? I'm like, I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere charging my car.
That stresses me out more. Now, I'm just gonna do my color placements first, and then I'm going to...
Blend?
Add in and blend it all. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm already super nervous because I'm not good with straight lines.
She's like, when she came over, I asked her, I was like, what are you doing today? And she's like, I'm gonna give you like liner. I'm like, fuck.
Shut up!
No, do it. You're already there.
I am already doing it.
Is that kind of video? Now I'm gonna place my blue.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's so pretty.
Isn't it?
This one's called Halti?
Auty, like haute couture.
Oh, H-A-U-T-Y.
So like
Halti.
the name is for one of my best friends who lives in LA. He moved here from New York, but I've known him since 2002. He's known me through thick and thin, bad and good. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna dedicate this to him.
Halti.
Wait, I'm still on the liner part and you're almost done.
I mean, I'm just a makeup artist though.
It's really pretty.
Duh. Okay. I'm doing it.
Wait, hold on. I could do this.
Ongina in a wig to me tells me at a show like she's ready to perform. Like she is, and not only she had a lot of time to get ready, but she's ready to slay it.
The thing is like I'm actually trying to invest in more hair pieces.
Which is hard.
They're just expensive.
They're so expensive, but I always say when it comes to hair, there's no price.
Really?
Like, no.
See, I used to think about that like with headpieces and shoes and like fashion. I love a Fashion Nova haul.
First of all, we're speaking to, I mean, out of all the Drag Race girls, Ongina has the most designers. Are you kidding me?
No,
like
Willem does.
Willem does, but I feel like you wear yours more.
I do.
Hers is like hidden. I mean, if you have a Balenciaga bag that has a light at the bottom,
Bitch.
I don't even know what to say.
Okay, so the problem with me is it's like when I do this, I always think about, am I gonna be able to replicate it on the other side? I don't know.
You better, because if you mess up that look, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, look how cute this color. This one's called Proud. I don't do a lot of purple eyes. It reminds me of like Ursula.
You should do a challenge when you do a next video of like my least favorite colors.
Ew.
No, seriously.
Okay, you wanna know my worst color that I would never use? Okay. You cannot even find a selfie of me. You won't even find it in a palette. Like all my palettes I can show you is silver. I hate silver gray eyeshadow.
Why do I
think
know
it's
this?
Disgusting.
I think I know this because you made fun of me one time when I was live and I kept putting on this like shimmer shiny on the corner of my eye that was like silvery glitter.
Ew.
And you're like, ew, Ongina.
Ew. I think it's so terrible. Especially on me. Like it just looks so like, maybe because you know what it is? I don't know how to do them. I don't know how to blend them. I just think it looks like mud.
It's not the color's fault. It's your artistry and your lack of.
Is she coming on me on my channel? Ah!
That looks really pretty. I love how like graphic it's becoming.
It's just like, oh. Okay, so I got my purple. Here's another dark purple called Purpur.
Okay, so I can't pronounce the word purple when I like say it in a sentence really fast. So sometimes I can't even speak now. So I kind of wanted to have a little inside joke in there with me and my husband. So it's purple. Okay,
so now, oh, that purple color, like to deepen a little bit. Oh. Look at that. And I wasn't even supposed to bring the color down, but I kind of like the color on the bottom.
I'm still on my liner. Wait, did I do it? Are they even?
Look straight. Yeah, they look good.
Okay, I just need to primer it and then it should be good.
Yeah, that looks really good. You have a perfect like eye shape for liners like that. Like I can't on mine because I think it looks weird. But like you will never see a cat eye, like a liner thing on me.
Really?
Mm-mm. Oh my god, look at that. I'm ready to go shopping. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Isn't it good?
Seattle
is so gorgeous.
It's so gorgeous.
Yay, I'm glad you like it. One of the things that I like discussed with Lurella, but they already do this so well. I was like, I just need to make sure that like these formulas are like really pigmented.
Please.
Because I was like, I want them, one, to last because like I said, it's a one-stop shop. And two, I mean, how many queens and makeup gurus are gonna like buy this and really like
read you?
Yeah, so it's just like you probably would have read me if
I would have read you filth.
Filth, honey.
I get that, you know, some brands and things like that. I get that making makeup is really hard. I understand that. But I feel like when it comes to makeup, we really want it to work because nothing is the worst when you're sitting there and you're like trying to put on this white and it's coming out like cream. It's like, wait, this is supposed to look like the actual palette color because that's what I'm buying. Like, it's really hard for me to hate something because I can make it happen. Right. But like, I don't want to sit there like for days and just like, oh my god, I want this to happen.
The thing about makeup too, like especially for people who like are on the go or want to do it faster or anything. Like, you can't have too much work involved. You just want it to like work.
Look at the blend.
Is it good?
Yeah.
You tell me. Do you love?
No, I actually really do love it.
Okay.
I'm not even lying.
All
you
right.
guys will definitely see if I hate something because I can't hide my face.
No, I know this because I've seen your videos and you're like, bleh.
Sometimes I'll sit there, I'm like, I actually kind of like that. My fans will be like,
you're lying.
Girl, you lying.
You're lying. Okay, so what I want to do for me is actually like the inside of this like moment that I did. I want to use all the shimmers.
All of them?
All of them.
How many are there?
There's only 6.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, there's 12. I'm focusing on the bright colors right here.
Okay, so there's 6 bright colors.
Yeah, so like I guess I'm just gonna go the direction of the flag and then like see where that takes me. And if it's bad, delete the video immediately. So I'm gonna use Traffic, which is the shiny red.
I love yellows. Ooh, and then I'm gonna fade it out with pinks.
Cute.
Look at this. Ooh. Let me just get that black one more time.
So the palette is $45.
Which is not bad.
Which is not bad at all.
No.
That's also another thing that's like great about Lurella Cosmetics is everything that they have is really affordable. I think it's definitely worth the price. And for you getting a double palette with highlight, blush, and 2 contour colors for $45, it's like legit amazing.
I feel like 40 and up is pretty good depending on the quality and how much you're getting.
Right. Plus,
and you're getting a lot.
Plus, if you use code Ongina, that's ONGINA, you can get a little bit of a discount.
We love a code.
We love a code. So definitely check that out. All right, now I'm gonna do the orange, which is That's Fab, which is dedicated to one of my other friends, Chuck.
I love Chuck.
Chuck Balenciaga.
I love where my eye is going.
Wait, I love that. So you asked me what my favorite part of my face doing makeup is. What's yours?
Good question. So I have to start with my brows.
Okay.
Because if I don't start with my brows, I just don't see my face. I feel like if I don't do my brows first, my eyeshadow doesn't stop.
Oh, okay. So you can just like keep going.
Yeah, it's just like a thing. Like, I don't know what it is, like what triggered it, but like I feel like if I don't do my brows, my eyeshadow goes all over the place. So I feel like my brows control like my shadow shape. So that's why like I always do brows first. But I actually like to do skin first. Because once I see skin, I feel like 90% of your face is pretty much done.
Okay. And what do you mean skin?
Like skin, like contour, foundation, powder,
got it.
like the
so
whole
like
thing.
Base.
So that's why I always do it first. And sometimes like when you do your skin so well and you just put a little liner and a fluffy lash and it's like done. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's it. That's all I need. I don't need dark eyeshadow. I don't need anything anymore.
I don't understand how people can do their eyes first and then foundation later.
I think sometimes people do it first because they don't want to clean up.
Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense to me. But like, I think the process of it, I'm always like, I could never do that.
Okay, so I used to work at MAC for like years. And our training was never to use a makeup wipe to clean your eyeshadow. They would literally train me to the point where like they would watch over my shoulders as I do makeup and watch me like there's no fallout. So in my mind, that's how I was trained, is like to do makeup with no fallout. That is how you really train yourself to be the artist. Because on a client, you don't want to sit on a client and wipe their face all day. Like that's really weird. In my mind, I was always trained that way to control the brush and to control how much product you have on your brush. So every single time I dip into an eyeshadow, I know kind of in my mind how much I have. I don't have that same training, so sometimes I'm literally like, oh my god. I think I know what I'm gonna do with my lid. We're gonna amp it up. Okay. We're gonna amp this up. Since we're celebrating Pride, when did you come out? I've never really had like a coming out story. Okay. I did. I mean, obviously everyone kind of does. My mom was always really supportive in her own way of me being different. And I use different because that's kind of like what I said back then. Yeah. It was fine, you know, it was just my dad that was the hardest. And obviously, you know, he walked out on us when I was like 12. But I've always really been gay. Like, I mean, I remember being in 3rd grade and I had a purse. Where did you grow up? Sacramento. Okay. I kind of am obsessed with this. It's like giving neon. But like, I'm also obsessed with how I blended it. I love it. What is this glitter? Oh, cute. It's like everything. Because I love the pinks in it. Look at how like sickening it is.
I came out in like the junior year of high school, and I just basically like...
Junior year?
Yeah, junior year of high
You
school.
knew, or
Yeah.
that's when you came out?
Well, no, I knew when I was like in 4th grade when I had a crush on freaking Michael instead of like Michelle. Or like Peter instead of like Michelle.
Oh, I was like, who's Michael?
No, so like in 4th grade, I tell this story. In 4th grade, like I had a crush on this guy named Peter, while I had a crush on this girl named Michelle, but I would like prefer these feelings that I had for Peter. I think my crush for Michelle was like, hey girlfriend. Do you know what I mean? Like I know that that might be like early in terms of like when people come out, but honestly like people come to terms with their identities, and I kind of love that. I kind of love that we've evolved to us being accepted. I mean, yes, not as much as we would like to be accepted.
Yeah,
which is still really tough.
Growing up nowadays, I will say it's a little easier than back then.
Yeah.
One, social media, you can learn. You know, back then, the only gay kid I knew was me.
Right.
I didn't know anyone that was, so it was hard to even talk to someone, not only to relate to someone or anything like that. So all I had was just me.
Right.
I kind of like that I grew up back then because it kind of made me who I am today. I think it made me realize things are gonna be better.
Right.
I just kind of did my own thing. It's so funny you remember your first crush because I remember mine. His name was Isaiah.
Oh.
And he was this really hot like Latin guy, and he was like my friend, the only friend that I was friends with that probably didn't mind that I was gay.
Right, right.
You know, so I obviously talked to him more, but I don't think he was gay at all. Yeah, he was like my little crush, and it was only because he was so nice to me, and like, you know, I needed that. And this was like 5th grade, you guys.
Especially at that age when you find that sort of support, knowing that like you're a different person, and then you have like an ally who like doesn't care. It makes life just a little bit better, and it's like you can tackle life as it comes at you more because you have people like that really support you for who you are and see beyond like your identity.
Oh my god, look at this.
Yeah, that's good.
Should I end it with purple or should I end it with red and purple? I think I should end it with purple so it kind of...
Yeah, it kind of like comes together.
Full. It kind of... Okay,
yeah.
So I'll put red and then purple.
Yeah, do that.
Ah!
I've done the actual rainbow on this side, so I feel like maybe, now that I really think about it, I'm gonna use
trans colors
and like go out into... Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I think part of it too is like being Asian, right? You and I are both Asian, and I think there's such like a big... In the Asian community, I feel like there's not a lot of support from your parents because they either want you to be doctors or nothing at all, right?
Yep.
What's incredible though for me is that I actually had the support of my family, which made my journey into coming to terms and owning myself more because of that. But when I moved to America, like when I was like this confident little queer kid walking to the bus stop for the first time in 6th grade, like, and I got like all these people like looking at me, judging me, and like not figuring out like what that, like it's almost was like the looks were like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, wait, I never got this in the Philippines.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Filipinos, like, they love gay.
They do. I mean, they support like a lot of like our family and like, you know, community supports us, but at the same time, like it's still a challenge as a country in a whole. I'm talking like my maybe like my 2-block radius like didn't care that I was, but when I moved to America and these kids were like, oh my god, what is that walking to the bus stop with like denim cutoff shorts at like 6 a.m. to catch the bus for 6th grade?
Oh my god, I want to see that.
But I think it's great now to have queer representation as much, like, you know, as much as we're seeing. Obviously we need more, and I'm also like loving the Asian representation, especially with like the movie that just came out on Hulu.
Oh, I haven't watched it. I thought you were gonna talk about Love, Victor, because I am obsessed
Are you?
with it. I just finished the season finale yesterday.
Oh my god.
I am so obsessed with it because that's not how gay people survive in high school. I didn't get that treatment, but to see where it's gone,
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I would actually do high school all over again.
To see what like what's possible for the younger
yeah,
generation.
I would definitely be that gay.
I have to learn how to do the mirror like this, like you.
Just
Because
look
I keep
down.
hiding what I'm doing, and the purpose of this video is kind of like to show you what we're doing, and I'm like this.
I am obsessed with this eye better than this eye. Look at this.
Yeah, no, it's good. I am just obsessed with the eye, period. I think what you're doing is really cool.
The reason why I love drag is because of makeup. Like, I mean, obviously, like, I love costumes and performing and, you know, those all come with it. But makeup to me is so therapeutic and so like fun because it can always change and you can always grow. There's never gonna be one makeup artist that doesn't stop growing.
Right.
So your makeup's always gonna evolve. Like, I'm pretty sure your makeup has evolved.
Oh my god.
Like,
absolutely. Have you all seen season 1? And if you haven't, fuck you. But I think the more that you do it is an education. You keep teaching yourself. Like, you teach yourself and then you then challenge yourself more and more to do things differently.
Exactly.
And I think that that's just part of the journey of being whatever kind of artist you are. It's just like art in general takes time and growth and practice and...
Like, my makeup didn't look like this 2 months ago. So I'm always growing. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick liner and then underneath.
Okay, so that's me. That's what I've done.
I love it.
I think it's really pretty.
No, I actually like really love it. Like, it's totally like sickening. I love the frost. I'm terrified of a lot of frost.
Yes, you are. You always yell at me when I do frost in the corner of my eyes and you're like, Ongina, try matte.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I don't wanna.
Like, I like frost, but like in the right areas.
So what is your favorite thing to do when you're not performing or getting in drag?
I actually don't know.
Really?
Why? What do you like to do?
I like to
you
go-
like the game.
Well, no, that's not my favorite, but that's a really good,
You
like,
do game a lot, though.
I mean, it's a nice relaxation moment for me, but I love going shopping.
Oh, like that. Okay, yeah, I love shopping.
Hey, what do you think I was talking about? Just like, you know
I thought
what?
you were gonna say like eating.
Eating is good too. That's probably like
I
my
like to eat.
second favorite.
I like to really, you know, honestly, what it is. I like to be at home and do nothing because obviously our lives are so hectic. And
Well, that's a given. But if you
that's
weren't,
true.
if you weren't allowing yourself to relax and you wanted to go do something, like some people like to work out, right? Some people like to have dinner parties. Some people like me. I love the alone moment of having my headphones on and literally just like shopping. Even if I'm not buying anything, I love window shopping.
You do?
I do. I love window shopping.
You like to feel like you can't get it and you just stare at it?
Yes, because I'm on a season 1 budget.
I'm like seeing this little like Filipino kid like this at the window.
Can I try
that,
to?
I want that Balenciaga purse so bad.
Oh my god. You know me. I love to shop. Expensive, cheap. I love a deal.
I do love a deal too.
I love a deal. I started this thing on TikTok. It's called Life of a Shopaholic on a season 1 budget.
Shut up.
And I started the video with the shopping haul from the Christian Louboutin sample sale, shoe sale that you fucking missed.
I know. I woke up. I know.
You woke up.
I knew when I texted you, I was like, she's gonna let me have it.
No, I was okay with it because it's like super not stressful at all. But it was more so like I knew you were looking for like cute sandals and stuff.
I need boy sandals.
And I was like, oh my god, they always have such
Here's
good
the reason.
shit.
Okay, so obviously I love Christian Louboutin. I love them. But here's the thing, you guys, my viewers need to know. When I wear heels, this is why I'm such a Fashion Nova fanatic because they don't really cost anything. Well, after one night, I'm done. Like they're a tear. They're ruined.
Oh, the shoe.
Yeah.
Girl, what do you do in those shoes?
I'm just drunk.
Oh,
like,
right. But you look good while you're still in them.
That's true.
By the way, y'all, I just saw her closet and it's like, seriously, envy of all girls.
I do have a really good closet.
You have a really good closet. Oh my god.
You know, I grew up watching the Kimora Simmons.
Yeah.
And to have a closet like hers one day, I was like, goals.
There is this like YouTube, or not even a YouTube, I think it's like an Instagram video that I see, and there's this like Asian lady, I don't know where she's from, but she has like a $5 million closet.
Like, that's goals.
And everything is like in a dust bag, everything is like in a glass
Major
case.
goals.
Like her Birkins and like her Kellys are like in a glass case that you can't touch unless you have like the key for the lock.
Oh my
it's
god,
like
that's
pretty
like
major.
Super cool. She's probably like from like some dynasty or something.
That's
yeah.
what I'm thinking. Like very crazy.
Or she
Asians.
owns like 5 pho restaurants across the nation.
Not pho.
By the way, if you ever are doing like a smoky eye,
Mm-hmm.
it sounds crazy, but yellows are the perfect colors to blend anything out.
Really?
Yes, because yellows, whatever you put yellow with, it just dilutes and just gets softer.
I love how aggressive this graphic eye you're doing. Like, I love the fall. Like, I love how it's like kind of running down your face.
Yeah, that's why I thought about keeping it tight, but I was like,
no, I love it. And then I love the little touch of glitter that you put right there.
And then watch this.
Oh, here comes the artistry, everybody. Hold on, watch. What's that? Oh, you're gonna do a highlight?
So I'm on a blush game lately. I'm gonna take literally this pink.
Ella, which is my niece.
And a little bit of Beautiful. I'm gonna line it up a little bit.
For my trans brothers and sisters because they're all beautiful. This. Oh, wow. I wanna do something fun.
Oh! I love it.
I love how excited we get when we look at
I love blush.
The one thing that I notice with everyone that gets ready, I love when somebody like gets really into it and they're like, ooh, yes.
You just feel it,
you
know?
Ooh, look at that. You know, like that. That's always...
I want more glitter.
That always, to me, is like so fun. Because you really feel yourself. You
it's
feel
like, oh!
You've achieved something that's so incredible, but at the same time probably like really isn't.
If you're doing your makeup and you mess up, are you the type to take it off and redo, or you try to fix it?
I try to fix it.
No, I take it off.
Really? Especially when I'm like so far into it.
No, I take it off. Because if I keep adding, I'm like, why am I doing this to myself when the
you
makeup
can, like,
wipes right there?
Right. Wow, I can't believe you would do the whole thing over again.
I would. Or I would call out. I've literally called out at gigs because my makeup is just not it. And I will refuse to go on stage looking like, crazy. I'm telling you guys, makeup is my thing. Like, that is my pride and joy. You know how some girls, splits and all that is their thing? Costumes. No, makeup is my thing. You will never clock me on a bad makeup day.
What happened yesterday? I know what you mean though. Like, I think for me, like your makeup, me is more like outfits.
Yours is outfits.
Mine's outfit.
You do give a look.
I love outfits.
One thing I love about you at a gig is you actually, and I'm not saying this just because we're on camera, I'm saying this like I've always thought it. It's like you actually have a look from head to toe. Like, it is like earring, headpiece,
I do,
costume, cover up, and shoe. And I'm over here like keeping the same bun for 3 looks, and I'm like, I'm not taking this hair off. This is what they're gonna get, and that's all they're getting.
I love the concept of like styling something from like beginning to end, from head to toe, and like actually giving that look. And like when I see that on like Instagram stories that I'm like tagged on and I repost it, I'm like, I feel really proud that I like, even though maybe I bought it from downtown LA and AliExpress or like Balenciaga or Christian Louboutin, or like, to me the whole look
is important,
is the most important. And I love when it comes together in my head and then like I have it and I'm like, wow, I really did that.
She'll come into a gig with like 5 bags.
No, like
yes,
4.
And your bags have bags.
My bags have bags.
I have 1 luggage. It weighs like 40 pounds, and that is all I'm wheeling in.
But you're also very organized, because this bitch comes to a gig organized with like the 3 outfits that she needs. That's 2 performance outfits and 1 like walking around. And then when we're done, I'm not even walking in the back of the dressing room yet, and she's already packed up in her little container, and she's like,
I'm ready to party.
Bye, girl.
No,
you go home.
Like, that's true.
Yeah,
true.
When you mean to go home, you're like, bye, girl. It was good
I'm
seeing
leaving.
you. See you later.
You would I'll be the first one out of the show.
And I'm like, where are you going? And you're like, the show's done. I gotta go. Because she lives in the mountains.
That is true. I do live far from everything.
Far away.
So when I go to my gigs, I have to remember like, okay, I'm done now, but I won't be home for like an hour. That liner underneath,
it's gonna be so good.
Like, stop.
Stop like too much?
No, I love it. I don't know what else to add.
It's really gorgeous.
It's almost like melty.
It is. It's like
just
love. It's gorge.
I really love the pinks. Like, okay, so if I had to pick 3 favorite shadows in here.
Okay, do tell.
Love the greens.
Okay.
Love the pinks.
Yeah.
Now, if there was...
So the greens are like basically these.
Yeah, the green is everything to me.
Those are great.
Because greens can shift a little bit weird.
But you love these pinks.
I love the pinks. I love a pink. Like, this is like my favorite side right now. Like, I love the transition. And I will say, red shadows on me, or in general, are really hard to find. And I'm actually very surprised that the red is showing.
Oh.
And also, I'm surprised that I'm not getting teary-eyed, because I thought I was allergic to red dye.
Oh, because you had it in the corner. Yeah.
Yeah, but I had it here and it came out really nice. Yeah. I will say.
Well, thank you.
Because it's hard to find red shadows that work. So, are we done? I love it.
Wait, I want to do something.
I think you should do something on the bottom.
On the bottom. I
think you should buff it out with like this brown. Yeah.
All right, let me do. So Reynaldo, this brown right here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll buff it out with that. That's
yeah, because it's like a red undertone and it's going to like milk that black so nicely.
So Reynaldo, this brown, is actually dedicated to my father. That's his name. He died a few years ago from heart complications, and I wanted him to be a part of that because, like I said, this is like a celebration of my life, and I wanted to obviously include like my family in it, and I'm really happy that
that brown is gonna literally buff it out. See?
Alright.
What lip color are we thinking?
I'm gonna do pink because it's like my favorite.
I hate pink lips.
Oh my god.
You can take all my pink lips.
Really?
I hate.
Alright, everybody, I'm gonna do a giveaway.
Lips.
Kimora's pink lips.
You don't understand how much I hate them. I try to wear them. If I wear a pink lip, it has to be like a dark magenta.
You love a nude.
I'm a nude queen. I'm either really nude or really dark.
Okay.
Like, I'm talking
burgundy?
About wine, burgundy, black. And you know what, recently I do like orange, but it's a specific orange. But other than that, I don't wear any other color. Look at that. Look how gorgeous that looks.
I love that.
And it, like the color, it makes the eyeshadow like lid pop more.
I love that. Thank you.
These
eyes, I think yours is better, but I
No, I love yours. I love yours. See how we move, you guys?
I know. That's when you really, like, that's when you know it has been felt. It has been felt, and it's cunt, and it's gorgeous, and it's glamorous. Oh.
Yeah. Super gorgeous.
Yeah. Wait, should I do that here too, in this corner?
A little bit.
Okay, let me...
Take it here, more white, and then when you go out, fling it, so it like fades out. Okay. It's almost like... So while you do that, I'm gonna look at some lashes for us. Tati Lashes. They're like my favorite lash brand.
Ooh, let me see.
I have tons.
Love these.
Honestly, Tati Lashes to me is the only lash brand that has the most options. Like, they literally fit every single eye, and their glue is the only glue I use.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the highlight in my palette right here. Iconic. So I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna use that as my highlight.
I don't highlight there anymore.
You don't?
I used to so much.
Look at, oh my god.
Oh, that's pretty.
I love a highlight. It's subtle, but it's effective.
I just don't highlight a lot anymore. You know why? Because I'm so oily skin. Like, literally, in a few minutes, I would look so crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so oily skinned. But I used to highlight here so much.
Ta-da! That's brighter than our future, honey.
Yeah, you're glowing. Come on, nose glow.
Nose glow. Beam me up, Scotty. All right, so I'm gonna take Flora, which is my blush, and that's what I'm gonna use for my cheeks. You do your blush first, huh?
Mm-hmm. I like to see my face. There's my signature nude lip.
There she is. It's a little bit darker today. I love it.
Yeah, because sometimes like when you wear so nude, you can't see it, you know? They're like,
right.
Where's my lips at?
Do you do liner?
Absolutely. You don't line?
Look at that. Look at that. With the eye, this pink is major.
It looks really good on your skin tone. But actually, this pink is nice.
This pink is nice, right?
You don't line?
No, watch magic. I think I should because of the bleed, but usually...
That's like the rule.
Whose rule?
My rule for the world. That is incredible. I've never met someone that never lined. I heard about them.
You're funny. Okay, hold on. Let me do this.
Do you like matte setting sprays? What kind of setting? Do you like something more like luminous?
I like
you
a
like
matte.
matte?
Yeah.
My favorite matte setting spray is the next one, actually.
Oh my god! Me too!
Oh, is everything.
Look,
this
even yours is...
No, I honestly, out of all the matte sprays, NYX is the best.
It really is.
It just keeps it like matte. Okay, guys, so our makeup is on, makeup is ready, and Ongina, I think we need to show them the final look. Be right back. Bam! You guys, get into the look. I feel so like we're like so bondy.
We are.
Oh.
We're naughty girls.
Naughty
girls!
Oh my god, Ongina, we literally forgot setting spray.
Oh my god, yes. So, let's just do that right now. I don't feel complete until I've sprayed that on.
Oh, I need to seal it.
Yeah,
like I need to seal the makeup. Like without setting spray, it's like the worst. I'm so happy to be doing this review of the incredible palette. Life is Celebration. Ongina, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ah!
Seriously, this has been a long time coming. We have planned doing makeup together for a year now. And we've finally done it.
We did it, you guys. And congratulations on this palette.
Thank you.
So excited for you. Like, you guys, y'all need to come get this. This palette is obviously iconic.
It is iconic and it's available at LurellaCosmetics.com. It is a celebration of us, of my life, past, present, and future, and just being proud and loud and gay and happy and true to who you are. So celebrate that, and thank you for having me. Seriously, like, I'm so happy.
And the makeup turned out amazing.
Yours is actually really...
No,
like,
I love yours.
Thank you.
Well, so you guys, everything will be linked down below this video. Check out Lurella Cosmetics. Check out LurellaCosmetics.com. Grab a palette today. Use the Ongina code. Everything will be down below. Make sure you guys follow Ongina. I love this palette, and you guys need to come grab this.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. Is from a scale of 1 to 10.
Oh!
10 being the best and 1 not being the best. And you should be honest, because this is for your viewers as well. Like,
I'm gonna be honest.
What would you rate this palette?
Honestly, I will give this a full 9.
Ah!
Yeah, I will give this a full 9. I love the pigment. I love the blending. Obviously, you guys saw. I love it. I love it. I love it. The reason why I gave it a 9, and I'm just gonna be so brutally honest.
Yeah,
is
do
because
it.
I wish I had a mirror.
Oh!
I was like, there was many times where I was like this. I was like, oh shit, there's no mirror. So, other than that,
like I said, I'm on a season 1 budget. I couldn't afford to add the mirror in it. I'm sorry.
But like I said, amazing job. And you guys, make sure you guys grab this palette. We love you. Thank you so much for celebrating life, love, drag. Not even drag. If you're straight or whatever you guys identify as, grab a palette. It's an amazing palette, and we'll see you guys in a few days.
Next time, she's gonna paint me.
Should I paint her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Comment below if you want that to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to feel the full Kimora fantasy.
Oh, I will make you Kimora-lized.
Like hair, everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, let's do it. Why not?
You guys know if I'm trying to put on a wig on, she's into it. So,
yeah.
I love you. Make sure you guys subscribe. Mwah. Happy Pride.
Thank you. Happy Pride. Mwah. Thank you. I love you.